have not done a sit down video in so long. This video was actually requested by one of my subscribers. It's like a month late, but better late than never. As you can tell by the title, it's about my real estate journey. I'm gonna be doing Get Ready With Me. I've been a realtor for about I think February will make 3 years. February will make 3 years. I would say part-time realtor, not really a full-time realtor because I also have a 9 to 5. First things first, I went to Sephora and picked up some products today. I got the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in the new color Cherry Blossom, the pink one. I got the miniature version of the Glow Recipe. The Huda Beauty Lip Pencil, because I needed a new one anyway. This is in the shade Rich Brown. I got the Fenty Contour Stick in the shade Espresso. And then as I was checked out, and you know the little mini thing they have, it got me again, not gonna lie. I went and I got the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and then the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. I've been seeing all the Sephora Squad girls talk about it, so they kind of influenced me to go get it. And hopefully 2024, I will be on Sephora Squad. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I honestly never do my eyebrows on camera just because, like I said it multiple times, I'm not an eyebrow girl. Like, I don't really know how to do them for real. I just be making it look cute. I need to get them threaded because I haven't got them threaded honestly in like 6 months. You guys see me looking off to the side. I'm looking at my mirror that I got from Marshalls. No, TJ Maxx. Marshalls? It was $10 and it's supposed to light up, but as you guys can see, that was a lie. But it's still cute and I'm gonna use it for my chit chats and get ready with me. So start with the eyebrows. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I was always interested in real estate growing up. Like I would watch HGTV. I knew that I didn't want to go to college for real estate just because I felt like it wasn't a necessity to go to college. Like you could go to college for real estate and get the degree and not have to take the pre-license course. But it's like, why would I not waste my 4 years, but why would I spend 4 years going to school for real estate when I could just go to school for something else and then do real estate on the side? I wish I did get my real estate license though when I was in college, like aside from my degree, or minored in it or something, because I feel like I probably could have sold so much more. My senior year of college is when I actually started to pursue my real estate degree. I keep saying degree, but I mean license. So yeah, if you do decide to take it in college, you don't have to take the pre-license course, you just take the state exam. I have to pause it because I cannot talk and do my eyebrows, so one moment. Let me get the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Did I not, bro, I didn't do any skincare before I did this. 1 second. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. This is the Thayer's Facial Mist Witch Hazel. I've been using this in like all my makeup videos. So it's Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops. This is in the mini. I've seen people use this. It smells so good. It's the watermelon one, right? It definitely is hydrating, I can tell you that. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize now on top of that. This is the e.l.f. Skin Face Cream Holy Hydration. These little lip pillows that I got behind me, they're from the dollar store. They're from Target in like the dollar section. It was $5. Okay, now we can go back to the eyebrow. Let me box it back up for the TikTok so I can act like this is my first time opening it. The things you gotta do for content. I'm lying, but y'all know I'm lying. Y'all see the behind the scenes of TikTok. I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario concealer in the shade 520 to shape out my eyebrows. It came time for me to actually take the pre-course exam. I took it using Climber Real Estate Exam online. You can take the pre-license course either in person or online. I chose online because I didn't feel like going in. I'm not gonna lie, I did it and then I fell off real bad for a couple months. I started in 2020 and then I didn't pass like the actual state exam until 2020. Well, I didn't take the actual state exam until 2021. The pre-license course basically tells you everything you need to know. It's getting you ready for the state exam. The only reason that I passed my state exam for real estate on the first try is because of Tony Mesa. I'll put the link in the description box for his cram course. He also offers the pre-license course. I just didn't know that. I would have taken it through him instead of Climber. But everybody who has like written me and asked me like any advice about the exam, or I literally tell them Tony Mesa crash course. This is not sponsored by him, but I'm telling you, that's the only reason that I passed on the first try. The way he broke it down into sections and he only highlighted what was important helped so much. And he also gave like tips and tricks on how to memorize stuff. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description. I think he only offers for the Florida exam. For eyeshadow, I'm just about to use this Coco Naughty Fenty bronzer. Like I said, I did obtain my license during the pandemic, but I want to make a disclaimer on that because I know like everybody and their mama was getting a real estate license during the pandemic. And I guess there was some type of duet going on where like people were cheating on the exam, or you could either pay somebody to take the exam for you, or like, all the answers were online, or some people's tests weren't proctored online, or it was something going on. I wasn't a part of that wave. I took my test and passed my test the right way, fair and square. Like, oh, everybody got their license during the pandemic, now they aren't doing anything with it. But it's just like, I got mine during the pandemic, but I didn't cheat. I really thought that I was gonna get my license and just take off on the ground running. I was about to be selling houses left and right. That didn't happen at all. I didn't do anything for a minute. Like, I got a rental and that was it. And the way I obtained the rental was through this app called Opcity, where it like sends you leads. Some of the leads were straight BS, but some of them were legit. This is the NYX Epic Wear waterproof eyeliner. Let me be real careful, hold on. And just wanted to let you guys know that when you do rentals, you only get half of rent. So like, you get half of the first month's rent. So you don't like get a big commission check or anything. That's why realtors, like the more established ones, don't like doing rentals because they feel like it's not enough bang for your buck. Because the rentals, you literally like, sometimes the clients don't want to send certain things. Like when it comes to buying a house, the lender really handles like all the financials. But when it comes to renting, like you get that information from your client. So you have to get their bank statement, the pay stubs, so they can upload it to the, like if there's an online website, they can upload it there. But it's like getting them to actually do that is a stressful part. I got that rental and it was crickets. Thinking about Opcity, they had some leads that were straight BS, like I said. Like I had one couple that was an hour away from me looking to purchase a home, and they just had like lobster taste on some Lay's budget. The price wasn't adding up to what they wanted. They were just really picky. I ended up just dropping them because it was just unrealistic. Nothing pleased them. They didn't want to, like their pre-approval amount wasn't sufficient for the area they were looking in, basically. This is the Fenty mascara. So I ended up just dropping them as clients, and I honestly don't like dropping clients. Like I will literally do whatever I can to maintain a client, but sometimes you just gotta tell them bye. I mean, I hope they got into a home, I just wasn't the realtor for them. That's what it boils down to. Not every client is made for you, and you aren't made for every client. And something that I really had to learn, because I wanted to help everybody. The market they were pre-approved in, there weren't any homes they liked in their price point. So I would go out and show them, I would drive an hour and show them multiple homes that's in their pre-approval range, and they would find something wrong with every single one. And then they'll send me homes that were not in their price range. So it's like, I was like, okay, well, do you have the money to cover? Like the pre-approval is gonna pay their amount. Do you have money to go over that? And they'll be like, no. So then why are we looking at these homes that are out of your range? It was just like a lot of that. So like I said, it started off real slow. I was not getting any serious leads. I got that one rental and that was it for you, girl. Something that I will say though, your brokerage is very important. When I started off, I went to a brokerage where I felt like I was a fish in a pond. Like there were so many agents, I'm not gonna mention a broker, but there was the brokerage, there were so many agents that I felt like they did not pay attention to me at all. I did have a mentor who was kind of hands-on. She was helping me through my transaction with the couple I was just telling you about, but I feel like it wasn't knowledge. Like I would have to I would ask her questions and she'll get back to me later, but it wasn't like, it wasn't knowledge. I wasn't learning really. It was just like, tell me do this, this is what you need to do. But it's like, I'm a why person, okay? Like, all right, that's the way to do it, but why? Like I need to know why, I need to learn. And so that didn't work out. I switched to a different brokerage. That's the one where I actually acquired the rental at, my bad. So yeah, I acquired the rental at the second brokerage. But even there, like, okay, when we first got the new member orientation or whatever, I didn't have a mentor with that one. But again, it wasn't like hands-on. It was just like, all right, I have my license hung up. That's it. Whatever I do is on me. So it's just like, that's not helping me. So then I finally landed at the brokerage where I'm at now. I've been there for 2 years and I love it there. It is an all-black brokerage. They have multiple offices all over Florida. They have an office in Georgia. And even though it's all these offices and all these agents, I still feel included. Like I could talk to my broker anytime. I always get feedback. I have a mentor. And I've definitely thrived at this brokerage. Like all my closings, my actual like closings with sales, not rentals, have been with this broker. So it definitely plays a part. Just having somewhere where you feel comfortable. Like where you feel comfortable, where you feel like you've never gonna ask too many questions, there's no dumb questions, somebody's always willing to help you. Even if like I can't get in touch with the broker or like any of the agents will respond and help me. When my MLS wasn't working, I can call an agent and be like, hey, can you send me this? And I have it. The brokerage as a whole, everybody there goes above and beyond to help you succeed. So make sure that it's the perfect fit for you. Make sure you feel comfortable. Make sure you have knowledge. They have training. They're willing to help. I'm with Combs Premier Realty. Looking for a brokerage. We have an office in Miami, Orlando, I think Tampa. There's one in Atlanta. We actually have a gala coming up next month that I'm going to attend, so watch out for my weekly vlogs. Then when it comes to my bottom lashes, I use the Valentina one they sent me. It's a miniature version. It just gets, I don't know what is wrong with me today. I didn't even put on any. This is the e.l.f. pencil. I forgot to grab a new one today because it's, for some reason, it like melted and it won't come up. But my first sale was my Godfather. Right, now I'm gonna use the Refi primer. I gave my Godfather, he was like, I forgot that you were, like they had a realtor they were working with, but they were just being lapsed. And he was like, I forgot, like my goddaughter's a realtor. And so he called me and I ended up getting them a home. That was such an easy first transaction, not gonna lie. Like they're pre-approved for a certain amount. They had the extra that they needed. The area they picked was like a good area. You know, anything up from South Florida, you get the bang for your buck. Like you get good, nice houses for a decent price. Down here, it's a little different. So they were able to get that home. It was so easy. And I was just like, my first transaction, like if every transaction could have been easy as that transaction, once you get that first one under your belt, people have faith in you. They're like, oh, like she's actually a realtor, like she's actually doing something. So then you start to get more leads. People start coming in. Like when you are new and like you're just posting like quotes or like market updates or everything, it's just like, okay, she hasn't actually had a transaction yet. So it's like, how can I trust her? Which I understand. But it's like, how do you know what I could do if I never get the chance to? People want an experienced realtor. I get that because you want the transaction to go smooth. You want it to go the right way. But it's like, those realtors started off with no experience at some point too. You're never going to, like, I can't become an experienced realtor if I don't have any experience. Like if you don't give me the chance to get any experience, how am I gonna get, like how does that work? Getting the first one, some people have it easy. Like they already have people they know when they're getting their license that are like, when you get, I'm gonna wait till you get your license to sell it to buy a house. Or like it just works out for them. Honey, I had to work. I didn't sell my first house until I think a year. So yeah, I went the first year without any sales. Now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Skin Tint. This is in the shade 21. So after I closed on my godfather's house and then I started posting, you know, I posted it on social media everywhere. I started, you know, getting more traction or whatever. And the way that I've been getting leads since then has been social media, specifically Facebook. I joined so many Facebook groups for real estate. There's Black Girls in Real Estate, there's Real Estate Mastermind. There's a whole bunch of Facebook groups that you could join that post leads. People will post like referrals. They'll be like, hey, is anybody a realtor in Florida? I have clients moving from Texas to Florida, they need a realtor. I send them a message just like, hey, my name is Kiana If you haven't found a realtor in Florida yet, I would love to assist you. I give them my number, my email. I put my license number and everything so they can look me up. Sometimes they respond. Most likely they respond. Like, I've gotten people who haven't responded, but more than likely they're gonna respond to you, either telling you like, hey, I already found somebody, or hey, I'm gonna give my client your information, or I'm gonna call you and we'll talk about this. And you have to pay a referral fee. Usually it's 25%, but some realtors mark it up to 35, whatever they want, to be honest, and it's up to you whether you wanna take it or not. My lead generation has been social media, like I said. Some people are more outgoing. My mentor goes to Publix and goes up to people and just talks to them, and she gets clients that way. And it works for her. She's very successful, but that's just not me. It's out of my comfort zone. I know you can't grow within your comfort zone, but I just can't do that. She took us to Walmart and had us go up to people and like give them our business card. One person was like, there's a realtor in my area already who's like very prominent in the area. She sells all the houses in the area, but I'll take your card. I was like, okay, whatever. Never heard from her. One, there was a worker who was trying to be my man. We'll touch on that subject later. That's just not me. I keep saying that like I'm gonna make it me, but it's easier said than done. And honestly, I probably would be more successful if I did step out my comfort zone, but it's just so hard for me. I don't know. Like, I'm not like, I don't want to say I'm shy. I wouldn't say I'm shy. I'm in a grocery store, I want to get in and out. Get what I came there for and leave. Don't come up to me trying to get me to sign anything. Don't try to hand me anything. I don't want to buy anything. No. Like, I see that. I don't like that. So it's like, why would I do that to people just because I need to sell? So like, it's just not in me. Social media is something that I do. Like, I do YouTube, I do content. Like, I'm a content creator. So social media is where I thrive. Like, that's where I'm comfortable at. So that's where I acquire my leads from. Every closing that I've had besides my Godfather has been from Facebook. My second closing, she at the actual client, the wife actually wrote in a group and was like, hey, like, I need a realtor in the Orlando area. I messaged her. She messaged me back like pronto. Got on the phone. Got her on with my lender. She was doing a VA loan and closed within like 2-3 months. It's been working for me. I can't, like, what works for me might not work for you. And that's something that I had to learn, is that you can't compare yourself to other people's success. Like, I follow realtors that are like way more successful, and it's just like, dang, like they closing every week or every other week, and I close every 2 to 3 months. So it's just like, what are they doing that I don't do? But it's like, if they're comfortable doing something that I'm not comfortable with, that's kind of, you know, you can't compare yourself to other people. Everybody's journey is different. You don't know what they have to go through. You don't know how long they had these clients. They could have had these clients for years and you're just not closing. You don't know. So you can't go into it looking at other people and thinking like, I'm not as good as them, because you don't know the path. Because not every transaction is easy. I can tell you right now, some are smooth sailing. Most of them are not. You're gonna get aggravated. You're gonna have all types of clients. When I was talking about Walmart and the man trying to be my boyfriend, literally that has happened so much in this freaking career. I'm gonna just say it, being a pretty girl in a career, there's gonna be men who are just trying to talk to you. They're gonna start off about your career and then pivot into something like totally inappropriate. People have messaged me like, oh, I wanna buy a house, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, here's my lender, get pre-approved. And they're like, oh, can we meet in person? Like, sit down, go to lunch? No. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario concealer, the same one I use for my eyebrows. But it's like, why do we need to go out to lunch for you to buy a house? After you get pre-approved, you know, we could chat, we could, you know, keep it professional. But before you get that pre-approval, I'm not meeting you nowhere. And that's one thing about me. And honestly, I think every single realtor should live by this. Do not meet up with any clients you do not know without a pre-approval, because they're not serious. When I first started out, I didn't even care. I meet up with everybody named Mama. Like, you wanna buy a house? Let's go tomorrow. I've had some people message me that were just weird. Like, you could just tell. I had this one page on Facebook message me and they were like, hey, I'm trying to buy a house and blah, 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 but I'm flying in on my private jet just doing way too much. It gave off fake, and it happened to be a fake page. So it's like, thank God I didn't go meet up with that person. But when I say get pre-approved, like get your clients pre-approved for your meet with them, it's because you have to go through a process. Like they have to get their information, like their ID, they have to get their bank statements and everything. So it's like a vetting process to know that they're legit before you actually go meet up with them to show them houses. And then I had a client who I literally messaged her on Facebook. We got her pre-approved within like 3 days. It was a new construction home, and they literally were under contract within, pre-approved within 3 days, under contract within 5. Like, I mean business. Like, you know when clients are for real. Like when they're doing all the right things, everything you tell them to do that they need to be turned in, they do it. Like, I love those clients. Every client is not gonna be like that. Then next I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way concealer in the tone Warm Beige. This is a brighter concealer than the one I use, which is my skin tone. This is kind of like brighten the under eye, y'all already know. The client that I have right now, she came to me from a referral on Facebook. She's already pre-approved. She's looking in West Palm Beach. So right now I'm just trying to find her something. I think the craziest thing that I've experienced is like, people are asking me to be their mentor. And it's just like, me? You want me to be a mentor for you? I've had so many DMs from you guys. People are like, hey, I watch your YouTube videos. I wanna know you wanna mentor me. I'm just like, honey, I have a mentor. Like, I can't mentor you right now. I'm still learning. Eventually, I would love to be to the point where I can mentor people, but I'm not there yet. And I'm not trying to be somebody's mentor and, you know, screw up or anything. So as of right now, I'm not taking mentees, just throwing it out there. But I'm so appreciative that you guys trust me enough to ask me to be your mentor. Like, I love that. I just think I need to like get more knowledge before I could pass it on to you guys. When it comes to clients, you are going to have some tough clients. Thank God my transactions for the most part have been easy. But then I've had some clients who was just like, girl, who was just like, do you want me to be a realtor or not? Do you want help or not? Do you have your license? Do you want your license? Like, you have clients who think they know everything. You the realtor or am I the realtor? Because it is not an easy field. Like, people might think real estate is just so easy. It really is not easy. I do not know everything when it comes to real estate. My aunt is trying to get me to do a first-time home buyer workshop. That's public speaking for me. I don't like that. Like, I'm scared. But then it's just like, you really don't have to. Like, my thing is, I don't want to get up there and have like open the floor to questions. Somebody asks me something that I don't know the answer to. I don't want to say when. Sometime soon, I'm gonna get over that fear and do the home buyer workshop, the first-time home buyer workshop, because honestly, I don't really have to speak that much. I have to just get vendors. Like, I'll probably just hire a panel, like lenders, like attorneys, people who could basically tell you the steps and help you along your way. So you could ask them questions and not ask me questions. I'm scared to answer. That's just me. Like I said, I have to get over some things. I really do. Next, we have the Huda Beauty setting powder in the new shade Cherry Blossom. I'm gonna go over it with my Sephora Micro Smooth. I always do that just because I feel like, just to bring some warmth back to my face. I basically just go anywhere that I put powder. I like how it brightened my under eye. It added a brighter, more seamless look, and it kind of gave me like a glow. Next, I'm going to go with the Fenty Beauty Contour in the shade Espresso. I'm so hungry. I'm making steak and some yellow rice tonight, and honestly, that's all I've been thinking about all day. But I didn't stop to the store to get any peppers, so I just have onion. But now I am going in with my Fenty bronzer in the shade Mocha Mommy. I've definitely made mistakes when it comes to real estate. Like, I've told clients things that were wrong, but it's a learning experience. When I first started out, I would literally like not think I knew everything, but I was so scared of saying I don't know. I want to seem like, oh, she's new, like she's inexperienced, I want a different realtor. Like, I just never wanted to say I didn't know. So I would ask my mentor at the time. This was my first brokerage. And if she didn't respond quick enough or whatever, I would try to find the answer myself, and sometimes I would be wrong. And then I have to go back like embarrassed and be like, hey, actually I was wrong. And I think being wrong, like going back and telling them you were wrong is way more embarrassing than just saying like, hold on, let me find out for you. Like, it's okay with being transparent and saying that you don't know everything. Like I said, nobody knows everything. Deal with that myself and learn that myself. So I want you guys to not make that same mistake and think you have to know everything. I really think y'all make me nervous because I skipped a whole step. I did not use my MAC Studio Fix. I really just usually go and apply that to the areas where I didn't apply any powder. Since I put bronzer and contour since I put bronzer and contour on, let me be a little careful. For blush, I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place Volume 5. Crazy enough, I live in South Florida, but I have not sold a home in South Florida yet. I've sold homes in Central Florida, I've sold homes in North Florida. I have not sold a home in South Florida. It's kind of like my niche, I guess you could say too, is that I'm a go-getter. Like, it doesn't matter where the property is, where the client is, I will travel to get it sold. That's something that makes me stand out. The thing I work on is building relationships. So like, my client be my friends. And building that bond with them is probably my favorite part, honestly, of real estate, is because I don't want it to be just transactional. Like, I actually want to get to know my clients, know what they like, their interests or dislikes, like just know them beyond just me getting a sale or them just getting a house. Next, we're going to try the Huda Beauty. I thought it was Huda Beauty, but the girlies on TikTok been saying Huda Beauty, so Huda Beauty it is. This is the lip pencil in the shade Rich Brown. My stomach is really showing out. These aren't new, but for the sake of me testing out the lip liner, we're gonna put on a lip combo. This is a Fenty Glow Bomb. Then I'm gonna go in with the NYX Cream Brulee. I usually would go in with the setting spray, the Urban Decay setting spray, but I'm about to take all this makeup off. This was just for the sake of the video, so I'm not gonna put setting spray on. So some real estate goals, some goals that I have for 2024 is, I don't think I'm supposed to tell y'all my goals. I think I'm supposed to keep them to myself. People be praying on your downfall. It be bad juju out there, so I don't want to say my goals and then, you know, bad stuff happens. But I'll just tell you is to be more successful than I was the previous years. I always kind of told y'all one was to do a first-time home buying workshop to get over my fear. So that's one goal. This is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat. Get ready with me. Give you some insight on my real estate journey. Definitely be consistent. Consistency is key when it comes to everything. When it comes to real estate, content creation, whatever you want to do, consistency is key. And I am being consistent on like social media with posting real estate, even posting like market updates, town home Tuesdays, anything. I get more trend, like I get more traction. I'm like laid back and just let them do what it do. I have to put more effort into actually finding leads. Take that as you want to take it. This was my journey. Everybody's journey is different. I keep telling you guys, do not compare yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. I think that's how the saying goes. Don't hold me to that. I think that's how it goes. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I dropped 2 videos this week. That was the plan for this year. Was to try to drop 2 videos a week. I'll see you guys Sunday, maybe. If not, I'll see you guys next week.